Last week, I had the Provincials powerlifting competition, but in order to be able to compete, I had to lose a lot of weight really quickly. Just 6 days out from the event, I was at 215.8 pounds, but I compete at the 93 kilogram weight class, which adds up to 205.03 pounds. So this video documents the journey on using my powerlifting coach's water cutting system, which is essentially just manipulating carbs and water to actually help you lose weight very quickly. Plus, I'll show you some behind the scenes on other things during peak week. Caution before you watch this video, know that this water cutting protocol is specific to me and my needs, and this system of losing weight is not healthy practice, nor does it help someone lose body fat. This is simply for the sake of the sport of powerlifting in a weight class. Do not do this at home. So this is my video documenting my weight cutting journey for a week out from my powerlifting. So this isn't going to be a super well edited video. It's not going to be a short video because I wanted to make it more in the spur of the moment, show you some things that I'm doing throughout the week, the challenge that come along with it, and you'll get to see firsthand through me experiencing it how much your body weight can fluctuate just from simple manipulations. I am 5 days out. We started the water cut yesterday. Yesterday morning, I was 215.8 pounds. And so the very first protocol he gave me was having 4 liters of water and keeping my carbs around 180. I typically have like 300 grams of carbs, and that already brought my weight down. This morning, I was 213.2. So I'll show you how he's manipulating my food throughout the days, and I'll show you the different things that I'm gonna do because I have to bring a lot more different nutrients out of my food. Gotta eat a little bit more like a keto/carnivore, but I still wanna be able to enjoy it. I still wanna be full and wanna have good energy throughout the day. I'm at 5 liters of water. Ironically, the more water you drink, the thirstier you can get. You really get sick of the taste of water. Then there's the other thing you gotta deal with. Gonna do an evening weigh-in, 214.8. I didn't weigh that light in the morning yesterday, so that's pretty good. So I send that weight to my coach. I'm gonna send the weight first thing in the morning. Then he's gonna let me know what my new macros are tomorrow. Okay, and we're in the morning here, and 212.2. And I'll report this to my coach, and then he's gonna give me numbers for the day. So today, I gotta wear the singlet, get used to what you're gonna wear when you're actually doing the lift. I'm just gonna ramp up. I already hit some of my real hard 3 rep maxes on Monday. Essentially what I did is I did what's likely gonna be an opener on Monday, hit it for 3, and we're just gonna hit it for 1 because this is peaking. Just wanna maintain the ability to do the heavy weight. It's a nice simple lift, still hard, but not that hard. And I always have to make sure I do some injury prevention, working the really small muscle groups to prevent myself from getting hurt before the competition. My breakfast here. So now I can reflect on my macros. Now before I'm even gonna eat this first meal, I'm gonna plan out my entire day. I wanna know what I'm gonna have for breakfast. I wanna know roughly what I'm gonna have for lunch, for supper, and for my evening snack. So I don't make the mistake of, oh, I've already had too much of this or that. It's always great for a fat loss diet anyways, but for sure when I'm doing this, because I have a specific amount of carbs, I have even less carbs today to hit. So I gotta make sure I'm nailing this. The same stuff, I'm gonna just simply cut down my fiber a little bit in my protein shake in the morning. I'm gonna cut out a little bit of sauces that I had, but for the most part, I got a pretty good set today. And I have 5.5 liters of water. So I'm going to get sick of water today. But ironically, I'm gonna be thirsty. It's gonna happen naturally because water will flush out the system, making you dehydrated, ironically, because there's no salt or electrolytes in it. You're sick of water, but you need water because you're flushing it all out. It gets pretty redundant. That's how it goes for the next couple of days. I'll walk you through it a little bit here for what I do to hit 125 grams of carbs, 250 grams of protein, and 110 grams of fat. One is a shake. And I like to mix both whey protein isolate and casein protein. And I put all bran buds in there, greens, creatine, just to help me with a lot of nutrients, and it's very fast. Now, I do have almond butter with this as like a fat anchor, but here's the funny part. I don't put it in the shake. I have the shake by itself. I intentionally eat the nut butter by the spoonful, very slowly and mindfully. This can tend to be a bad habit for people if they don't track. Here's what I intentionally do to track it, and this is a great way to track it. Put it on the scale and you make sure it's tared so it's 0. You scoop out what you need. So once I get my 20 grams, I'm gonna eat off the spoon, which goes down my throat slow, and I just get more experience out of it. Here's a really funny thing I do. Sugar-free coffee syrup. Just a little bit of it on there. Now it's like a sweet butter. Thanks, Web. Now I gotta make my coffee very precisely just the right amount, because I'm only allowed so much from my coach that's alternative fluids. Another interesting thing I do is, because I'm trying to decrease my caffeine going into this. I am used to having pre-workout. I had one this morning, but I'm gonna slowly taper down. So today I'm gonna hit about 200 grams. I had 150 for my workout, so I know I have precisely how much caffeine. I'm using a decaf espresso. Then I take a caffeine pill and I'm gonna break it in half, only use 50 milligrams of it. This way, I know I have a precise amount, and tomorrow I can decrease it to 150, maybe 100. The day of the event, when I have my caffeine, it's been shown in research that if you're not caffeine sensitive enough, it's not gonna help your performance, but I can actually resensitize myself by bringing down my caffeine throughout the week. So one other thing I take here is an H2 tablet, which is a hydrogen tablet to make hydrogenated water. Now, I consider this a part of my regular fluids of just water. And really interesting, hydrogenated water is supposed to reduce inflammation and help recovery. Can't say for sure if it's working, but I've been experimenting with it and I'm hedging my bets going into this, so why not? So it's lunchtime and I got lean ground beef as a salad, some sugar-free barbecue sauce, stevia. It's a pretty good little meal. People don't realize is that lean ground beef actually, even at like being lean, 80-20, 90-10, still has a fair bit of fat in it. It's good for me because I need the fat for the energy for the day. Second meal, same thing, lean ground beef. This time I used low-calorie sweet onion from Kraft. Really good and low calories, making the salad really easy. Delicious. Little hot sauce, little stevia, as always. Now this is my favorite meal of the day. This is the cookie dough. Believe it or not, I can make high-fat, low-carb with almond milk and some PB2 and almond butter, and it tastes delicious. All right, evening weigh-in, 214. Weight's coming down. Okay, it's the morning. Let's see where the weight is at. 211. It's working. So today has been a little bit worse for appetite. Not just because I haven't been in a deficit in a while, so getting used to eating fewer calories is tough, but I'm also used to eating a high volume of foods. I'm used to a lot of vegetables when I eat. And today, because my carbs are even lower, I'm even hungrier. I'm just eating a whole bunch of leaves. But I leave just enough other fluids from his call for Diet Pop. You may or may not have seen this video already, but like the Orange Crush Zero Sugar is just fucking incredible. Like it's Orange Crush. Crushes your appetite. So earlier I finished up some of my ground beef, my first meal. Had a shit ton of almond butter because I was so hungry. So now I gotta still keep it low carb. I'm mixing around a little bit of eggs and pork tenderloin because pork tenderloin is lean and cheap. And the thing I really love about this meal, show you how this all comes together. Into a bowl, some salsa. Can't have too much because you can't have too many carbs. I also don't want too much salt. It's already a fucking wild. Some sugar-free barbecue sauce. And I'm way more full from eggs. So here, look at this wild creation. It's spicy, it's sweet, and it's nutritious. And today I got 6 liters I gotta have. Fucking lost track, Pat. And I write them all out, the different types of fluids, and I try to keep track. But when it's water bottle after water bottle after water bottle, then you're like, did I add that one or did I not add that one? And a bit left, I'm not really sure. Now tonight, 214.6. I gotta tell you the truth, it was actually 214.4, but I took a shower, my hair's wet, and I hadn't made the video yet. It's interesting to know that if you're tracking your weight, wet hair is gonna make a difference. So we'll see where I'm at tomorrow. All right, first thing in the morning, 10.6. Still working. Some hard numbers today. We're going full keto, under 50 grams of carbs, so I gotta change a few things here. Morning shake is actually just gonna be protein and nut butter. And throughout the day, just protein and fat, other than getting some of the carbs from my lettuce. And today's gonna suck. A lot of nut butter, which I like, so that's cool. 7 liters, 100 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, 110 grams of fats. It's gonna be a tough day. Better system today for my water, because I go all the way up to 7 liters. So how many of these do I need to have? I had 3, and I gotta have 9. So I'm a third of the way there. And that means I'm gonna be doing a lot of this other stuff. Eat a ton of fat, and as I mentioned, I'm gonna eat a ton of almond butter. It reminded me of one of my favorite meals I've been having. See that big glob? Wait till you see I put this together. Putting it all my meat. I'm gonna heat this up. I'll say this on my salad. So the almond butter is like my salad dressing. And I'm gonna put just a touch of Italian because it's low calories, and it's just gonna make it a little oilier. So we'll see how this tastes. That's damn good. So that was kind of filling, but it helps mentally to just admit today's gonna suck. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I won't feel good until I have to weigh in. Once I've weighed in, I've hit my weight, and I can start eating food, then I'll feel good. And I just have to accept the next 48 hours or so, it's gonna suck. Just making my second salad, but this is the depressing thing, is like I'm just having like oil and meat and spinach. Just a variety. I missed the crunch. Gotta do what you gotta do. So sometimes I just mix shit to mix shit, and I just mix premium poppy seed with Italian dressing, and god damn, it was good. That's a new classic. I just had some more almond butter to top off. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I'm sick of nut butter. Days out, another real light lift. This is only up to 395. This is like I haven't even hit real heavy sets. This is just an activation workout for the squatter. And for the bench, we're gonna keep it light as well. Still go through the motions, turns on that nervous system to make sure you feel powerful in a couple days. Definitely starting to realize the effect of carbs. I feel as much as in the last cut, because I think we didn't have to cut so hard so fast, but eating keto is not good for weight training, especially if you're not used to it. I am tired, but we're almost there. But we always do waffles on Friday nights. I made Angelina some, although they didn't turn out great. But I made my waffles with almond flour. It actually turned out pretty good. No syrup though.
It didn't turn out, but it looks great. Turn.
I showed.
Yeah. Still looks great.
She appreciates. We'll see if she likes them. These are pretty good. Almond flour works. Magnesium citrate. Little easy laxative. Top off with orange crush, no sugar. Okay, another weigh in here. 213.2. Still going down. I think it's gonna be tight though. We got 8 pounds to go. Let's see where we're at today. We are just over 24 hours out from the weigh-in. 208.4. Very close. It's actually really good. Today's gonna be tough. He's not gonna give me a lot of water, and I'm gonna have to stop eating halfway through the day, but we'll see what he gives me. Okay, so coach's numbers are in, and we're pushing it. It's all on purpose. He's not in a panic, but we only get 2 meals today, or rather I should say, I only get 1,300 calories to play with. We started at like 24, real nice slight deficit, progressed in around 2,000 yesterday. And now today, barely any food, and we're gonna stop by 2 p.m. I'll probably even have to stop at 12. And worked it out that he wants me to finish off the protein shake. He wants to finish off with water, so it flushes me out more. So I'm kickstarting my day with some eggs here, a salad, and mix that all together. And I can only have 150 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, 50 grams of fat. And on top of that, we're doing diuretics. So luckily I have this from bodybuilding, watertight. He uses dandelion root, but he said that's fine, and some magnesium citrate. And I get to have 4 liters. Today's gonna be the toughest day. Angelina asked me yesterday, you excited for your lift? I was like, I'm not excited about anything until I'm done weighing in. That's all I care about, is food and water for the next 24 hours. It's gonna be a long day. Okay, so it's 11:50, and this protein shake with some nut butter, last meal of the day. I'm gonna enjoy this. It tastes pretty good, pretty filling, but I mean, 1,400 calories by 12 o'clock, that should be filling. But 1,400 calories and then nothing else after 12 o'clock, that's the problem. It's gonna be a long day. So I'm officially done all my fluid, and now I have to weigh in every time I pee and send that number to the coach. 210.2. And now I just have to exist for the next, I don't know, whatever many hours I have left.
You got it.
I got encouragement. Luckily, I got the best cheerleader in my corner.
Give me a W for winning.
The best cheerleader. Okay, so one of the last weigh-ins of the day. It's almost before bedtime here. 208.4. Almost there. Hopefully we have it before the morning, or hopefully in the morning it's there. May or may not have to do a hot water bath. Next time I'm gonna diet better going into the competition. Here we go. First thing in the morning, day of the comp. 206.4. Gotta hit the hot tub. Hot tub we go. Follow is at least 20 to 30 minutes. Don't wet the hair. Go from there. I'm gonna keep saying it. This is why you diet better going into competitions. Just did my first 30 minutes or 25 minutes. Still got another 0.5 to go. Fuck. Alright, so we finally got her. Fit the rest out. That was brutal. Make weight, guys. Don't make this harder on yourself. As our coach said, I should spit my way out of the rest of it. As I got close enough, I was at 205.4. And then I took a poop. And we're there. I lit it. 204.2. We're well past it. So I was like, raise my hands. I won. This is the hardest thing. Never again. So as soon as I got here, I knew I was making weight, but I wanted to be sure I could be as close as possible, have as much fluid as I can. So I went to the test scale and hopped on the test scale naked. Drank a little bit, tested again. Drank a little bit, tested again. We're right at 93 kilos, so we're there. Made weight 92.6 or 0.4. So more than enough. Ton of Pedialyte, a lot of carbs, slowly sip on fluids. So I had a good amount of food. I don't think way too much, but just to be sure, smart idea when you want to digest food better, go for a 10-minute walk. Not only is that healthy for a lot of people to bring down their blood sugar right after a meal, but it will help you digest food. So a quick little walk, and then also warm me up for the meet. All right, it's warm up time. Starting off with the squat. See how the squat goes. This is the toughest one.
Get it, Quali! Easy. Let's go, Quali! Easy. Nice lift.
Squats are done, 3 for 3. Got a nice little interlude here. All the pressure's off. Mostly concerned about my knee injury, my hip. Wasn't an issue, so now it's just fun lifting. Just so you all know, carbs are healthy for athletes. Most of these guys try to do some water cuts, just like myself, carb cuts. So you need fast-acting sugars. And in the office, and you have it routinely, and you're not active, probably not a great idea. Carbs are healthy for athletes. A little snack of nut butter and honey. So just settle the stomach, keep the blood sugar going high so you feel the energy, but also settle the stomach so I'm not constantly hungry. And it tastes great. Now on to bench press. One thing I don't like about bench press, they force me to do the man bun. I don't like man buns. And bench press is done. 358, that's a PR. And I got lucky. I actually had a couple faults out there, and the last one was a grind, but we got it. On to deadlifts. This is the funnest one. Got to have a nice little break and a little snack with Angelina. Delicious. Now we're ready to go. Getting ready for deadlifts. Last lift of the day. Let her all fucking hang out, right?
Up, 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 up. Up, nice.
Second place. Not first, but it's a damn good day.
Bye.
So we landed the deadlift. Guy came in out of nowheres, stole first place from me, but all PRs. Very happy with second because the guy beat me on body weight, but he had a lot of room in the tank for his deadlift. Really fast deadlift. I wouldn't have been able to reach him. I hit really good peak weights. I'm very happy with how I did. I'll take second place. Funny thing is, I was going to take a break after this, but man, Curtis has got me addicted to it. This is a fun sport. So we'll see what's next.